welcome to your October 2021 reading. I'm really excited to help you look into your energy today for the Sun, Moon, and Rising signs of the Aries Collective. Remember, this is a general reading and will not resonate with every single person. One of the things that you can do is assign the roles as you please. Remember that these energies can be reversed. So if you're a cross watcher and you're watching this video, you might think, oh my gosh, those are my energies. That's fine. It's probably your energies, probably for whoever's watching. If it doesn't resonate with you, just stick around because there may be something in it that you need to hear. These messages are timeless. If you're brought here to this channel, this reading, there's something in it for you. During this reading and all of my readings, the angels are bringing the Holy Fire Reiki energy to you. If you are wanting to know about the Mercury retrograde all signs reading that I just did, where we talk about all the signs and how we're all related together and what energy we're all pulling from, that is in the screen above me. You can see a link to that. You can click on that. At the end of this video, I will be releasing trapped emotions for your sign, which were bitterness in your liver and failure in your spleen. And I will also talk about the essential oils that you can use for the month and the crystals to help you maximize this energy. So make sure you check out the description box down below for details. I am doing personal readings, so you can check the description box for my website, and that way you can get in contact with me. If you like this reading or entertain in some way, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell this way you get notified as soon as I post something new. Okay, so Aries, we are in Mercury retrograde starting today, which is September 27th, and it will go until October 18th, and then we'll be in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde. I did a full reading of Mercury retrograde and how we will all be affected by that energy. So for you in particular, Mercury retrograde is going to highlight your 7th house. And the 7th house has to do with partnerships and marriage. It's about creating a new start. If you're in a marriage and you've been having problems, then you're wanting to create a new start, or you want to create a new start with an old relationship. This is not the time that we actually start brand new relationships, but it is a time that we reevaluate the relationships that we're in and the partnerships. This is a time for you to want to clear the air in some of relationship patterns that you have going on with whoever you're with. So it could be a love relationship, a career relationship. It's any type of relationship or partnership. This is also going to be a really good time for passion and inspiration when it comes to your partnership and your marriage or any kind of relationship that you're wanting to bring in more passion. So if it's career, it's not necessarily that you're going to be passionate with your career people, but maybe being passionate in a way will create the creativity that you need to advance some components in your career. Okay, so let's get started. I want to thank the people that have already subscribed to the channel and supported me to 2,000 subscribers. I really appreciate you. If you are new here, and I just want to thank you for coming and checking out my channel and giving me a chance. Thank you for the people who donated, who clicked the links in my description box, people who got personal readings from me, who watched the ads that are associated with my videos, who've watched my videos multiple times, who've texted me and commented on my channel. Thank you so much. I'm going for a goal of 3,000 subscribers. So if you're not yet subscribed and you'd like to support this channel, then I'd appreciate it if you did so now. So what I'm doing is I'm only accepting the highest and best truth for the highest and best good for the Aries Collective. And Aries, we're going to take a deep dive into what's going on with Mercury retrograde and what's going on for the month of October. And we focus a lot on Mercury retrograde because it's most of October that we're in the strong period of the retrograde, but we're still going to be in the shadow period. All right, so you may have had some glimpses of marriage and partnership for the last couple of weeks when we were in the shadow period. You may have already been feeling about what you're going to be focusing on for the retrograde and for the month of October. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. I'm looking for a 5-card spread. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And if I need to clarify anything, I will. So the overall energy for the retrograde is partnerships. Here it is, Page of Cups. So somebody's coming in with the Page of Cups is love, good news, good money, dreaming a lot, and just really intuitive when it comes to relationships and love and partnership. And it's about being generous as well. There's something that is either coming back from your childhood or you're going to be in a childlike perspective through the month. And so that means like your inner child is going to want to come out and play when it has to do with relationships. Some of you guys have an old relationship coming in, providing love for you, providing good news to you about your love. And some of you guys will just be very childlike in the perspective of your relationship right now and your partnership and your marriage. So let's take a look at what your energy is going to be for October. So the energy of October is there's something that's making you feel left out, something that's making you feel like you've been out in the cold, something that's making someone could be making you feel like that as well. So you're feeling like somebody's not valuing you, or they're not seeing you, or that you really wish that they would, you know. Maybe you're wanting a lot more connection than what you're actually getting. And so there's a bit of that type of this feeling right here is what you're going to be working on. This is what you're feeling. This is what that's going to bring up the issues so that you can deal with them this month. That's why we have Mercury retrograde. It slows everything way down so you can like examine it with a magnifying glass. So you're going to examine the times when you feel left out, the times when you felt like left out in the cold, somebody left you out in the cold, somebody wouldn't allow you to connect with them, right? Somebody wouldn't allow you to be intimate with them, something like that. The next step for you is justice. So you have an apology coming when it comes to marriage and relationships. Also, justice can be somebody getting married, somebody getting divorced. There's some sort of justice that's happening in your life. It could be a contract. It could be a soul contract that's coming in or coming back in. It wouldn't be anything new. We don't want to do anything new during Mercury retrograde. So this isn't the time to be going out to clubs and finding new people. This is the time where you kind of go back into your life and see who was already there, who's been showing up for you, or who you've been having intuition about. This is the time that we do that. This is about examining older relationships, examining the relationship that you're in, and there's going to be some sort of justice around that. So justice is also about fairness and truth, and about cause and effect and law and order. Those are the other things as well that justice is. And that's the next step that's coming up. So you're feeling like you're left out in the cold, and it's going to be re-examined, and then there's some sort of justice that you're going to get from that. Okay, the next card is, what is the obstacle in your way? The obstacle in the way is this crossroads that you're feeling about a decision that you'll need to make. It could be based on this apology. Maybe you get an apology that you feel like isn't really an apology. So you're like, okay, well, what do I do with this? Or maybe you get somebody coming back from the past that creates this energy back in you again. You're like, oh my gosh. And so you have to make a decision. Am I going to stay in the relationship I'm in, or am I going to go to another relationship? Or how is this relationship going to look from now on? So those types of things. So there's definitely some digging deep into your partnerships and your relationships so you can figure out what it is that the decision that you need to make. And when we make these decisions, it's also, what was the decision that I made before in the past? Did that work for me? Should I make a different decision? And it's just kind of just examining the decisions that you've already made as well, and saying, should I make that same decision again, or should I go ahead and make a different decision about this relationship? What is the strength that is helping you is that we do have a tower moment coming. So whether this is your tower moment or somebody else, because somebody could be bringing you an apology, and it could be because of their tower moment. So there's someone, it could be you, it could be your person, is having a tower moment, and they're going to be seeing things a lot differently than they've seen them before. So when you have the justice on your side, it means that you're getting the apology, you're getting the justice. So this could be you having a tower when this justice comes in. You're having a tower because you have to make this decision, this crossroads kind of decision. What do I do? That could be it as well. Let's find out what the outcome is. The outcome is the full energy, which is freedom. It's going to free you from this. So I'm gonna dive into that tower really quickly so we can find out exactly what we're gonna be towering about. Is it us? Is it someone else? What is the tower moment for Aries? Right? Let's see. Aries, what is your tower moment? What does that mean? Because it's gonna bring freedom, so we know the outcome is really good. So This Tower moment is going to bust down some old belief systems and some walls. So let's figure out what's going on. Okay. Yep, it's this reunion. This partnership is coming back. Okay. The Tower is also sudden change as well. It could be a little bit of chaos that kind of just ruffles the feathers and makes an awakening. So you could be getting some sort of personal transformation, personal awakening, that type of thing, okay? All right, and the Tower moment is a sword of truth is coming in. Oh, sorry, let's do this. It is about partnership. It's about this equal give and take, and it's coming in really fast. Somebody's ready to bring this truth to you, and it is a soul contract. And it's about seeking personal closure and shortcuts and delays. So you've had a lot of delays around this relationship. And it's like the stories right here. It's about the partnership, and then it's going to come in super fast. It's going to be sudden, unexpected, sudden truth, coming in very determined and driven, and ready to just lay it all out and say, this is how it is, this is what it is. And we have the sword, the Queen of Swords, which is the bigger picture, and it's just being very strong in this adversity. When this stuff comes in, you're just really strong with adversity as you move through it, because it is it's the ending of an old cycle and a beginning and a new beginning. This is upside down because this is for seeking personal closure, and it could be it's about the delays. Something was delayed, and it has to do with this contract, and it kept being delayed until the person was ready to come to you. So I feel like the person is ready this month. So woohoo! That's awesome. Very, very good news. Okay, so we are going to dive into the crystal in a second. Let me see. Let me see. Well, since it's love, let's go ahead and do these relationship cards. Because somebody's coming in with some truth. I want to know the truth that they have to say too, so we're going to bring that out as well for you. And then we'll go ahead and do the crystal. And the essential oils, and then the releasing of trapped emotions. All right, let's find out what's going on here. Okay, Aries, you got a lot of strong chemistry with someone, and it was worth the wait, whatever it was. So this person coming in, you guys have a very strong attraction to each other. And it's about giving this relationship a chance that never had a chance before. This time it's going to come back around so that you guys can have a chance, and you guys are going to play a lot first. It's going to be very playful and flirtatious. And this is something that is really worth waiting for, so I'm super excited for you. Let's go ahead and get some cards to find out how do they feel about you. What are they thinking on the soul level, on the 5D level, not what you see right now. You're not what you hear, but what they're actually communicating on the soul level to you that you might be feeling, but you're not seeing it really in the 3D reality. All right, beautiful. So this person's been with you a lot of times, because it says 1,000 lifetimes would never be enough. So this person has been with you. You guys have danced across many lifetimes. Beautiful. And it says, I want to dance across eternity with you. Wow. And I always hope to have you in my life, and I desire you deeply and eternally. This person may have felt like they lost you at one time, and now they're kind of feeling like, I don't ever want to lose Aries again, and I'm ready to give it all to Aries. I like that. That's beautiful. Give it all, cross watcher, whoever you are. Give it all to Aries. All right, let's find out what this crystal is, and then we'll also talk about your essential oils. The essential oils that came up for you are Aroma Touch and Pink Pepper. Aroma Touch is our massage oil, so It will be in, all of these will be in the description box down below. And with the massage oil is this big. I just don't have it here, but this is how big it is. So we'll just leave that. And the other one is pink pepper. So let's start with pink pepper. Pink pepper is intrinsic equality. So when we're talking about partnerships and marriage, we want to make sure that we are equal on both sides. So we don't have leaning towards narcissism or leaning towards codependency. That makes for very unhealthy relationships. So also pink pepper is really good if you have a problem with comparing yourself to others. It will keep you in your own judgment of yourself and not playing that comparison game, which is really good. You can smell this oil. You could wear it on the bottom of your feet. I would do it at least 3 times a day, so that will keep you in the good energy. Yeah, it's mainly about constant comparison and trying to get a one-up on someone or something like that. So if you're feeling like that, it's about self-acceptance, and that will help a lot, in judgment. And if you're feeling unequal or you have a distorted view of self, then this is a really good oil for you to use. It's called pink pepper. The other oil is Aroma Touch, which is for relaxation. So it might be a little tense this month, a little bit stressed, and if you're unable to relax, this is a great oil that you can use on your hand with some fractionated coconut oil, and you can just massage it all over your back, have your partner do it. That's sensual and that's beautiful. So maybe you and your partner massage each other up with some Aroma Touch, which would be gorgeous energy, because it's going to help you from being so rigid and stressed and tense, and it will relax you and balance you out, and with some great flexibility within your muscles and even just your emotional flexibility as well. So that's one you can inhale from the body, or one that you can massage all over your body, which would be really good. Now let's see what crystal would be good for you. Black tourmaline, which is protecting your energy. Very nice. This is awesome. I have this in a lot of places in my home. So black tourmaline is such a great crystal for good vibes and protecting your personal energy. Like it says, it helps you to stay strong and remain true to yourself and resist from being swayed or brought down by negativity. Especially if you're trying to compare yourself to people, that negativity can get really strong. So this would be really good for that. It's about helping you with your inner strength and staying positive regardless of what or who or when is happening to you in your 3D dimensional reality. Things that may dampen or drain your spirit, this crystal would be great for that. So a wonderful affirmation would be, I am strong, powerful, and protected. And that would be really, really good. And then every time before you leave the house, envision that you have a strong energetic shield around you, and reconnect to the energy of your protection. All right, go ahead and sit back, Aries, and we are going to do the releasing of the trapped emotions. This is a short little meditation. So find a place that is comfortable. And I want you to start to breathe in. Take one big deep breath in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. And I'm going to ask Archangel Michael to come in. Just keep breathing, Aries. Keep relaxing yourself. And we're going to get some assistance from your angels and guides. Archangel Michael, I ask for your assistance, please. And I ask for the assistance of the angels, the spirit guides, and the loved ones in spirit that are with Aries today as they release these trapped emotions. And the first emotion that we'd like to work on is bitterness in your liver. So Aries, when we're breathing, I want you to, whatever comes up in your mind or whatever you feel is what is linked to that bitterness. And so make it really big inside of your body and go ahead and let it go. So breathe in and breathe out. This time breathe in, and I want you to search for the bitterness in your liver. Ready? And we're going to pull it out and give it to Archangel Michael. Breathe in. Search for that bitterness. Grab all of it that you can. Make it really, really big and breathe out. Archangel Michael, I ask that you transmute the bitterness that Aries has been holding in their liver into light energy so that Aries can move through this Mercury retrograde without any bitterness from comparing themselves to other people, or bitterness from just being so tense all the time. All right, and the next trapped emotion that we're going to do is failure that's been living in your spleen. So breathe in. Think about something that's made you feel like a failure. Breathe out. This time we're going to breathe in. Make it really, really big, and grab it all. And go ahead and breathe out and give it to Archangel Michael. Breathe out. All the times that you felt less than, like you weren't good enough, like you didn't do enough. That's what we're grabbing. One more time, grab all of that stuff. Breathe in and breathe out. Archangel Michael, we ask that you transmute the failure that Aries has given to you out of their spleen into light energy so Aries can move on through the retrograde and move on through their lives without this. And we promise that every time we feel bitter or feel like a failure, we will come back to this meditation and we'll do it as many times as we need to, because we realize that it's not just going to be one time of a meditation. It's going to take it forever, because we have multiple experiences and multiple times we trap these emotions. So thank you so much, Archangel Michael, and thank you, angels and spirit guides and loved ones in spirit, for being with us here today so we could work on releasing these trapped emotions. Wow. Oh, Aries, that was beautiful. That was wonderful. Thank you so much for coming to this reading. I hope you like this reading and you're entertained in some way. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also on this screen is your playlist for Aries, has all your videos in there, and the Mercury retrograde reading I did for all signs. Okay, Aries, have a great night, and I can't wait to see you for the next reading that I do. Bye!